Ganesha. When I ask, he will give answer. And it happened. You know what happened? I was looking at the eyes 3 times. Not one. One is hallucination. 3 times. I don't know what happened. I ran like a bullet back to home, so much scared. Though I was expecting him to answer, I never expected a rock to move. I locked myself in a room. I told my mother, Amma, don't open the door for anybody. I'm not here. 104 fever. That's my first spiritual experience. So, anything can happen. A 25-year-old can leave the body. A 99 can still be in the body, troubling others, troubling himself. You cannot say. Anything can happen. The bhakta, for the bhakta, if you adore God, even the smallest thing looks like a miracle. With your grace, the lights are glowing. With your grace, the mic is working. If I don't see the miracle in the normal functioning of mic, then he may also show me what is his power by pulling the power out sometime. So, when you are in a form, we all have bounden duties to fulfill the purpose of our form. If you are a tiger, what's your duty? Just kill one animal, eat it. That's it. But you are a human being, which is jantunam naradharma durlabham. This is the highest of all the creations, next to God. This birth or no more birth. You can realize. So, I have certain responsibility. And my first and last responsibility is to keep quiet. Do you know that? When I was in mother's womb, I kept quiet, and when I will be the fire, chiti, I'll be keeping quiet. My life, both ends, are being quiet. Majjulone goalanta. In between all the noise, all the galata, beginning silent, waiting for my entry. Ending silent, enjoying the exit. This is life. Every time I have a duty. When I am born to a parent, my duty at this age. What is your duty? Tell me.
So I have
Good grades.
Good?
Speak louder.
Speak louder.
And
good
hear.
grades.
Good grades.
Good grades. Before that, what's your responsibility? Who gives you the food? Who gives you the house to live? Who buys the dresses you wear? Who pays the school fees? Who takes you to the school in car? That's it. That's where your first duty comes. When I'm a child, my duty is to show gratitude. As a human being, my general character is gratitude. అది లేకపోతే జంతువుకి నాకు తేడా లేదు. Gratitude is the essence of my life. My first gratitude is to my parent. In the parent, my first gratitude is to my mother. For all those people who don't realize the value of mother, boys, I'll give you, you are all good. You realize the value of mother. I'm saying, in case you don't know the value of mother, I'll give you a 5 kilo stone and I'll tie you to your tummy. You need to move with that stone 9 months. Sleep with the stone, bathe with the stone, eat with the stone. That's how your mother brought you into this world. Don't you say thanks to her? This is the first kartavyam. Trust me, you may not believe it. As a child, I used to do namaskaram to my mother, not to my father, of course. He used to yell at me at that time. I didn't have that knowledge, but he's also got to me. But my mother, I used to do namaskaram every day. I reckon that living God has helped me. From tomorrow, if you want a good life, try to do namaskaram to your parents. You know what is namaskaram?
Pray.
Pray, not pray like this. Fall on your knees and touch your head to the ground and say thank you. We all celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, Children's Day, da. One greeting card. You are the best mother in the world. All lies. No. If you want to show the real affection, every day is a Mother's Day. Every day is a Father's Day. And every day is a Valentine's Day with God. So, as a child, my responsibility is to show gratitude and respect. Does it make sense to you? Right? Without her, you won't be here. Good job. I won't even have a life. Can you realize that? Now you don't even see that God because you cannot understand both of you were created by that Supreme. That brain is not mature enough. So for you, best thing is, what did Ganesha do when he won the race with Subramanya? See, we all read the stories which enhances the power of the parent. How many of you go around your parent before going to examination? Do that. Then I'll agree we follow what we read in the Puranas. Trust me, I'm not joking. Ask your parents to stand and go around the parent. Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya devo bhava, Atiti devo bhava, Pahi pahi raksha raksha. That's the mantra. Trust me, you'll do much better than before. How many of you, the children, have guts to follow it from tomorrow? That's why you wore saffron. None of these people wore saffron. You see that? You see the color acting on you? I'm not joking either. Both are born to a same mother. One is realizing, one is close to the Guru, one is one row behind the Guru. Being close to Guru and being in the looks of the mother helps you. Andike, Kriganta Dayachudava. Make that your looks fall on me. That's the prayer. Anyways, from that, you grow and you're a grown-up kid like that, check shirt. Then your responsibility is expanding. In addition to your parents, showing respect to your parent, you need to focus on the studies. What is called Vijnana. You study not to just get a job. You study to master one aspect of this great space of knowledge. Science, physics, astronomy, automobile engineering. Your mastery, that should be your motto. Now, till that, you don't need to worry much about what is happening in you. That's when the internal contamination starts increasing. Virus start out ego. Do you know what is ego? Huh?
Your temper.
Temper.
Temper. Do you have ego?
Yes.
Yes. How many children have ego? Those children there, you don't want to answer or you don't have guts to accept what you are. How many of you have ego in you? Raise your hand if you, children only. This is focused on children. What is ego? You don't know, right? And your sister says it's temper. You don't have temper? His parents are there? Can you help him to answer? Do you have temper? Did you reply rashly, yell at your parents anytime? Is that a...
Don't like that.
Not bad. Too much service is not required. Somebody opened the...
No, I mean only.
Listen for me, that's fine. So, till it wets me, before that I'll complete my... This is how I do. Suppose this comes and wets my clothes, that's the end of today's satsang. Right? So, this is when, now the subject is for the elder people. I know you are getting bored with the children. That's when you use spirituality to refine yourself. Spirituality is not for pleasing somebody. Or you don't do anything, you want your works to be done by someone else. Call it God. God, see that my child gets a good seat. God, see that my child gets married in a good place. Okay, I will do what you want, what you have to do. That's vihita karma. Vihita karma is the one word which you should learn. As a if you don't ask anything, that's fine. If you don't have a desire, that's fine. You go and ask for the business transaction to complete. You need to do what is called vihita karma. You need to refine yourself. Mantra, that's where the mantra, stotra, these are all used as a tool to refine yourself. The energy in different mantras act in different way. There are some stotras, there are some mantras which gives you peace of mind. That means when your energy is bubbling, you're tensed up, you're stressful, some mantras can help you. Aim Kleem Sau, Sau Kleem Maim, soft. All the swaras are sattvic swaras. You take the help of that. Some mantras, when you are depressed, the sound coming from the mantras will help you. And just now I had a person from Washington DC. He is reciting Navarna mantra. That is, Aim, Hrim, Klim, Chamundahi, Viche. And no wonder he is having an ego problem. He didn't know how to balance that energy. Navarna mantra acts on the Manipura chakra, which is power center. And that mantra is very much useful when you have a more female energy rather than a male energy, and when you are low in the mood, recite when you are you're feeling scared, having a lot of fear, and going into shell, recite Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche, it's going to elevate you. But this person already having a male energy more, and he recites Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche, he's burning. So it's like a medicine. Mantra is a medicine. And I need to evaluate myself what I need. That's when the Guru comes. Or silently Sai comes. You surrender to Sai or any god of any form, he or she, unfortunately I have to mention the gender also, will suggest you that mantra. So for him, the Sattvic mantra, Aim Klim, Sau, Sau, Klim, Aim, would have helped. That's what I told. Right? Some slokas kill your ego. How many of us have ego in them? Raise your hand, honestly. Some egos are like, you have ego, but you have ego to raise your hand also. You know, it's such a subtle ego. Not knowing that I have an ego is called also ego. That's where an example comes. Suppose somebody comes to you and say, oh, you look like Ambal, you are Lalita Parameshwari for me. You have so much knowledge, so much love. What is your answer? Trust. What's your answer? If I say, you are goddess, you have so much love, and I know I don't need to worship her. I just feel like worshipping. You are abundant knowledge, somebody says.
I would say
That's right answer. I'll say thank you. But the ego, subtle ego person says, no, I am not like that. But the actual mind is enjoying that. The more you say, no. Honestly, I'm telling you, wow. Again, no, don't say that. Don't use those words. I'm telling you, honestly, this is how the ego is thinking. At that time, whatever you feel, that's your opinion. But actually, I'm not like that, you know. Subtle ego. You answer right. If you answered thank you, by God's grace, you have a feeling like that, that's egoless. You are killing that subtle ego at the root level. You understand that? But how many people know that there is a sloka, stotram called Khadgamala? What's the meaning of Khadga? Now here comes a different stotra. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnam Sashivarnam Jadabhujam Prasanna Vadanam Jaye Sarva Vigno Vashante. The sound. Agajana Bhakmarkam Gajanana Nidam Anegadantam Bhaktanam Yegadantam Upasmaye. If anybody wants to do a research on these slokas, I have a homework for you. Separate all the letters from Ganapati sloka. Find out the majority of the letters and majority of letter which chakra it corresponds to. You'll be surprised. Most of them focus on the lower chakras. Right? So, when you recite that mantra, you're actually creating an energy which can work on your Mooladhara. Same stotras also. Om Ring Sham Bhakshadjwala Dikve Karale Karadantre Pratyangire Sham Ring Hum Fat Swaha. You see the sound? The greatest danger if you have, so many things are hurting you, black magic, voodoo, this one protects you. The sound. Pratyangire mantra will be very soft, like Aim Klim, Sau, Klim. And the Rakshasa is coming. How can you say Aim Klim, Sau, Klim? Om Patva. Mantra produces sound. Now comes, in the same way, Khadgamala is a stotram which kills your ego. Khadga means sword. And it cuts the head. Head is the ego. What is the devata which represents this feature, cutting head? Huh? Durga.
Kali.
No.
Chinnamasta.
Who said Chinnamasta? Chinnamasta. Chinna means cut. Masta means mastaka, head. So it looks fearful for you. Actually, when you read Khadgamala, all those people who raise their hand for controlling their ego, the best stotra is Khadgamala. Now I am going to explain only a portion of that because I am supposed to complete this at least by 6:20. I don't know. That's the time given by Vishwam Sharabu to me. So, and he put conveniently a big clock right in front of me. I cannot say I forgot. So, Rinkaradhan garbitam nalajgam sauklim kadam vibratim sauvarnam varadharinim varadadautam trinetrodjalam vande pustakapatam suram trabhusham duram tvam gaurim duram parabharglam Sri Chakra Sancharini. In that, I am not going to word by word. Rinkaradhana garbitam. Where is the, all of you say Hrim?
Hrim.
Where is the sound starting from in your body? Hrim. For saying Hrim, you need to breathe with your mouth. And when you say that, heart center, Hrim is the Hilleka Bijam, Mahalakshmi Bijam. And Mahalakshmi is great auspiciousness. Lakshmi is auspiciousness. And that's where we measure Lakshmi auspiciousness in dollars, gold, buildings, assets, Maya. Mahalakshmi. Whatever I have, $10 I have, if I enjoy $10, that's Mahalakshmi Anugraha. If I have $1 million and still working for the next million, that is Lakshmi Maya, not Anugraha. That's great. Mahalakshmi Bijam is great. So all those people who want freedom from this busy activity, many of us, I heard coming to me and telling, oh my God, so busy Guruji, I feel like going to Himalayas and taking vacation, but nothing, they won't go, I know that. But for them, Hrim, 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 morning time, just say Hrim and focus on the heart. Rinkaratan Gadvidam, Anarasikham. Anarasikham, this is again referred by another, I think, Purushuttama, Narayana Suttama. Tasya Madhye Vaknisikha, Aniyohodva Vivastita, Nelatogita Madhyasta, Vidyulekeva Bhaspana, Anarasikham. That's where you imagine a fire on the top of the tip of the fire, you experience Goddess Mother. Anyway, this sloka actually enables you to focus on the prana shakti. We may have lots of desire, but one particular, what is the most important thing in your life? What is